There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. A beautiful day waiting for you. Just open your eyes, you'll see it's true. Good times, sunshine, gonna be here in no time now. Bad times, gray skies, push them all away, turn them upside down. You're gonna break new ground, turn everything around. You're gonna live your life. There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. Beautiful day waiting for you. Just open your eyes, you'll see it's true. A beautiful day.
Welcome back to the Booga Box live stream. It's Monday, so Medium Project Monday. We're going to be working on the Starburst that we kind of started a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. We didn't get to do it this past Monday because I was sick. Still not feeling all that great. Not much better since Saturday. Maybe a little bit better than Saturday, but I've been doing a lot. I had a couple laser orders I had to do and all that, so that kind of kept me busy. Got into starting the stream tonight, and for some reason I lost my side camera. Now I think I know where it's unplugged. I think it's unplugged anyway, but I got to move a few things to get to it. It's the one I put in after I'd done the wiring. The other stuff is kind of laid down and tied together where it can't come apart. That one was the one I changed, and Sunday I ended up hooking back up my PlayStation and wired it all up, and I think I pulled the plug over there, so I just got to pull that stuff out, and I'll check that. It's either check it now, start the stream late, just cancel the camera, that stream out for tonight, so I figured that was the easiest thing to do, because as slow as I am right now. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. We streamed a little bit Saturday. I was hoping to get some more, but then I got a couple laser orders in, so I had some laser work to do. And I normally wait for Tuesdays, but I actually had one of them I needed to get out by local delivery on Tuesday, so I figure I might as well just go ahead and get it done today. But we're going to go ahead and get into working on this. It's the big old outside ring, a 14-inch ring. We'll just kind of pull it off a little bit to the side, because I'm going to actually start working down and start working out my bursts, per se. I'm going to have to go get some more of these. So, I'm just going to grab it anywhere. I think I'm going to do, because this is going to be the shortest one. I'm going to connect it up into one of the corners, so it'll be the shortest one. So, let me do a few here and see how many wide I'm going to go. 54 total around. I can make 6 sprites, burst, whatever, that are 9 wide total, but then that's if I was doing it evenly. You know, I'm putting this thing right in the center. That's probably what I would do. But since I'm going to be making them shorter and then bigger on one side and longer on the other side, so we're going to kind of play with it. We might have some adjustments still to do. Let's see here. Because I'm almost wondering, I got one right there, but this one's going to be short, so no. I'm thinking maybe let's see what 5 looks like. See how that goes. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was kind of recovery weekend, so hoping to get a little bit better by tomorrow. Got to go out and get those pictures tomorrow. That won't be too hard or anything, but and granted, it's only, you know, a handful of kids this time. It's not the whole band or anything, so it's just flag core. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go one more. And like I said, we'll kind of put it on there, and then I'll have to actually, I'll have it attached, and I'll start working it with it attached. It'll make it a little more difficult to do some things. I'll have to flip it around different ways at different times, but Alright, so let's see here. I thought it was 5. Oh, there it is. There's the 5th one. Well, because then if I come back in, I'm going to do, I would make it 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be 1, 3, 2, 1, 3 more rows. Takes about that much out. Let's go one more. At least keep it on the even side, I guess, maybe. Since it's 54 total. So do this. And if we're going out, now we're going to go out. Get over there. Flip back out. There we go. Since we're going 6, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2. So if I go. I'm trying to think of the coloring I want to do here. Because now I'm going to have to start getting out a few of my oranges, a few of my reds, just to have them handy in case I decide to change something up. Let's see how it works. Because I'm going to try to put some color through the middle, so I'm going to go to orange on the outside, but I'm going to still have some of the gold on the inside. So if I go 2, 2, maybe one more row before I start doing that. Or I go ahead and put 1 orange in each outside here and then go to 2 in the next row. Maybe that's what I should do. We'll see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can take it out, redo it, all that. That's, like I always say, that's the nice thing about chainmail. You can play around with it and take it apart and get it to how you want it. And then one on the other side, and then we'll just fill in with the gold. Now we got super warm today, I tell you. I think we were, I'm not even sure, I didn't go look, but I know we were in the upper 60s, if not reached 70. It melted off almost everything. I got one pile that was kind of the biggest pile from the snow shoveling. And there's a little bit here and there that are in the shadows, but most of even the shadow stuff is pretty much gone because it wasn't super, super thick, but and then we're supposed to get a cold draft come through here later tonight. We're going to drop down to a high tomorrow of like 20-something. It's like, this is what makes me sick. I think that's why I got sick, because our weather was changing from 60s to 30s. 60s to 30s, and then 40s to zeros. So, and then if we go one more. One on each, and then let's see here. I don't know why I'm not digging it as much, but last time it was Japanese weave, so it's a little different on your transitions that way. So it's going to be a bit different on this transition, just because we're doing the Euro 4-in-1 on this one. So just kind of playing, see how it goes. So we'll have 2 inside here. Well, kind of crazy. I actually got in a little bit of racing last night with the race team. It had been a while. Though I had made sure I kind of filled to the back and just kind of stayed back there kind of best I could. Because there was a couple times during the race, because it was an endurance race, I ended up just kind of hanging out the back of the field. And there were a few times I had to take off to the side of off the road so I could have a coffin pit. It's like, okay. And then I pitted when I didn't need to once because I felt like I needed to get a coffin pit going. So, alright. So, next one will be 3. So, maybe I just go with 3, and then on the next one I'll go 2 reds with 1 orange and then red. Okay, that's what we're going to try. At least it sounds good, right? Hoping so. Hope everything's going good. Looks like everything's up there. Hey there, Rick, or Janice. Good to see you. I wish YouTube would show me how long ago, because I'm sorry I didn't catch that sooner. I don't know if you're still over there or not, but let me flip this over. I got kind of involved in doing my work here, my thinking. I forgot to look over at places, so sorry if I miss a post here and there, but it's good to see you drop in, Janice. I always got to remember that I'm over there on those. And, natty bug. I need another orange, yeah. And 3 oranges. Oh, okay. I thought my other one was not open all the right way, but it is, so. And then, that one up. We can do this orange, and then reds. Well, that's going to be 3. The next one's going to be 2. Maybe I should have. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe. Yeah, I guess I need to do it now. I guess this transition's going to be a lot quicker. The other ones will be a lot. I guess. Yeah, we just want to. We're going to do 2 reds. And it was like that on the other one that I had done too. I mean, it transitioned fairly quickly, but well, on the shorter ones. And it looked better on the longer ones when I can make it more elongated and make that transition. Flip up over there. Flippity flip. Do the flippy flippy. Oh. Yeah, sorry I missed you there, Janice. Hopefully you'll drop back in or you'll catch this later. Alright, so now it'd be 2 reds. See, that's just, I mean, it is the short one though. So let's see here. Well, then I needed to figure out, I'm going to have to come up and through, so I'm probably going to need to get out a few more rings here. Ring sizes anyway. I didn't pull out anything smaller than what I'm working with. I probably need a, well, if I'm only going to hook 1 there, I can just use a 3/16 or something to connect up to the outer ring. Give us 2, and then we're on to our single. Yeah, this one's gonna. Now, the next ones, they might be a little more spread out. I'm gonna have to see how the stretch might look once we kind of put it on the ring and kind of give it a pull. See, we're gonna pull it, so it's all gonna kind of shrink that up a little bit instead of being flat like that. When we pull it tight to put it in the frame, everything's gonna be pulled tighter. So. That doesn't look actually too bad now that you pull it tighter. I just wonder maybe, you know, I mean, it's going to be hotter and the color from the center should be more through the center. So, alright, we're going to go with that. I'm going to have to pull out, do I want to connect this with a silver or do I want to connect these with a color? That's, I guess, the big question here. I'm going to connect that. Let's kind of trying to get it into camera view here. So if we pull, it's in there. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and connect this silver. A little ungodly, crazy sized, and put it there. Probably going to use silver. I think that might be the best thing I can do. Got some 730 seconds. But it's not square. I need square. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get out. But I do think I want to go silver. I think that would probably be the best look. Oh. I want to squish my thing here. Probably blocking the camera. Maybe. Let's see here. I need to put one of you up. 30 seconds. Do I not have? Do I have it out somewhere else over there? No. I don't think so. Let me double check. I need 3 seconds, 18 gauge. I don't have any. That doesn't make any sense. I know I have that. Let's see. I don't know if I can't seem to find my 3/16 square. Not sure where they're at. I'm not sure. Now, I'm gonna test one real quick before I put it up in case I need it. My pliers, dang it. I thought I had everything out that I was going to need. So let me go ahead and see if the 5/32 square will work, because 1/4 inch is going to be just way too big. Somewhere I have 2 other square silvers that I'm not seeing out in my bench, but I know I've got them. I've used them before. I remember distinctly. Oh, my box in my way of my screen, so I can't see if anybody's posting. Oh well. I think I was out of view anyway, so it's a good thing to twist around. I guess that's going to work all right. But I guess the next thing I really need to think about, though, is can I... let me give a test with one that's open here. Can I still come through and get another ring through it and Mobus it? I got through that. I just need to see if it can't seem to. Let me see there, so I can double it side by side, but I'd rather it be Mobused. Maybe I'll just maybe leave it in. Back through. Let me try to go through and do the Mobus before we get there. Yeah, that might not work for Mobus there. I just can't seem to get it enough. It's just not enough. It seems to get through. And go side by side. The reason I want to Mobus though is, well, there it went. That was kind of, no, that's still side by side. Let me think about that more. I'm only putting one in for now. Later on, sometimes on my end points like that, I'll come through. If I need to tighten it up just a little bit more, I can come through and do a second Mobus and Mobus that unit. And, you know, if you do it on several different ones, you can go every other one. You can get it just tight enough, you know, where you don't have a lot of floppy do. So, well, let's see this. This is making no sense because I used them here, so they gotta be out. Make sure I didn't put it in the wrong spot. No. 3/16, but not square. I should have 3/16 square 18 gauge. Quick look again. This is going to drive me bonkers. Oh, did I overlook it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we can get rid of these. All that, and it was sitting right there in front of me. Oh, close that box. Yeah, that fires. Alright, get back down under there. Alright. Oh, well, I didn't take this ring out before I put that up. Oh well. Definitely putting a 3/16 inch square in there will give me enough room to mow this if I need to. And we'll just put it over the side. I'll get that later. And now I can see everything again. Hopefully I didn't miss any chatty poos. Alright, so this will be much better. I want to see, this is my exact top here with my, I'm going to extend this out some more. But for now, that's just kind of giving me my center point, so I can decide on where I want to attach. Right in there, maybe, because then the exact opposite side would be here. If it works out, I shouldn't be exact opposite when I go to pull. I should be a little off, and that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. And I'll give a quick test again, but I'm more than sure I've Mobused through these before, so I'm 99.9% sure that it can work. And there it is, so yeah, no problem with that. So now we get them work on the next two ones. They're going to be a little bit longer. Maybe pull them out to about here. I don't know, let's see, because I'm not going to be connecting to these two. I'm going to start into this group. And we went, how many on this last one? It was 6. If I go 8 out, you know, let's just start putting some in and see where that takes us. We'll see what happens. If I don't like it, pull it out. I already had to do that a couple times. If you hadn't seen the other ones, this was where my center started, but it got so stiff, it wasn't going to work. So I started over. I still need to pull that one apart. I didn't end up using those ring sizes is the only reason I didn't pull it apart yet. I ended up going with a different ring size to start with, and so I didn't need to pull those rings out to put into it, so I'll just pull them apart and put them back in their respective buckets. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and 7 and 8. Because then if I do 8, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short already. We can split up into the others, maybe 9, and then on that final one, we can go at 10 wide, maybe. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head already, going too far in advance. Just need to work this out first, then we can go from there. Okay. But like I said, I hope everybody had a good weekend. If you're watching now or later, I want to thank y'all for stopping in. If you stopped in Saturday, it was cool to see anybody. I know I had a few people drop in on Saturday. The surprise. Let's start pulling it pretty good. Almost wonder if I should have changed some of my golds and open it back up. Maybe down here I might end up doing that, because this whole outer row before I started attaching here was all gold, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should have left yellow on some of the ones that are going to be wider, so I can work the yellow down into it a little further. The short ones I'm not really going to. I'm almost tempted here, so it might be the next row. Maybe that's where I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So same as the one before, so if I expect it to pull it that tight again, but I want it to be wider, so that's 7. Do I want to go 8 though? That's something I'm kind of, if I go just one bigger, because it's still going to be somewhat close. Because I'm thinking we're going to end up right in here somewhere. which will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about right here with each of those. I don't want to pull it too far down, so yeah, let's go with 7. And then it's only to make us one shorter here, or one more on this one. And this one I went all that before I went to, we go all, oh man, I'm gonna have to go find, maybe I can get a little bit more done. We'll see how far into the stream we get. I really don't want to have to stop and clean rings, but I don't want to just pull them out and just start using them without cleaning them. So we'll just kind of start putting these guys through here and see where we end up. I should bring that up through the other way. Oh, come here, ring. Just hold it up here to be easier. Quick checks. Where are we at anyway? I had to take a lot of time finding rings. That's wasted a bit of time. 26 minutes in, so we'll see. And then I'm not going to use a ton. There's 2, okay, make sure I get 3. Yeah, I almost wonder. Yeah, we won't on this one. Next row, though, I might pull out some of the gold anyway. At least 1 on the next one, maybe 2, and then on that final, final 1 or final 2, however many we end up with. Probably going to pull out quite a few there. So we're at here. Alright. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to just pull 2 out so I don't have to keep counting and forget where I'm at. Hopefully I'm in view here. I'm kind of spinning away from view, it looks like. Middle of the paper. I'll probably always be reminding myself to do that. Yeah, I move my chair around and stuff, so I'm never in the same spot. When I sit down, I could be off by, chair sits, put down the chair, 3 inches over. It makes this move 3 inches over, which is a much bigger deal than the chair moving 3 inches. Put down the chair and it doesn't look like, you're close, but alright, so that's 6. And if we go ahead and start our 1, we'll do 1 on the outsides of our orange and leave the center still. And then we'll just repeat the same thing up here on the other side of the first one. And do I want to connect it? No, I'll probably build them both first and then try to pull them and see where I want to connect them so I can try to get it even. Best is even, because sometimes it might not be the same even count up here. It just depends on where we end up falling. Let's see here. If we're going 6, so I'd make it 4. Over there. Let's see here. What else is kind of going on? Not, like I said, a whole lot. Being all sick last week just kind of threw everything into craziness and hadn't really wanted to do much since, wife's still not feeling all that great herself. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Get back up over there. Those are off our oranges. So next one will be 4. So if I go just 1 and then 2. Yeah. So let's try that anyway. See what happens. And the next one would be 3, and I make them all orange. But that's where I need to be. I need to kind of be. No, I don't want. It's not going to be exact though. So let me see here. Go ahead and put in 2 of these. I thought about maybe going a 6-in-1 there for a moment to pull them tighter together, but I think sticking with the 4 is going to work okay. I was kind of wondering if I needed to bring them tighter, quicker together, but I think they're going to be all right this way. So yeah, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay. Just double checking my count. Make sure I didn't have one of these that fall down on the sides on me. And forget. Okay. So the next one will be 3. So I probably need to go red, orange. Red, orange, red, I guess. Gotta get some more colors out here. It's not gonna look much bigger. I mean, I could. I'm just trying to think of how much it's going to. Let's see if I can get it to kind of full with using this. Those will be all together. Yeah, I think I might want to do that. Kind of thinking I should just go ahead and add one more. I should have went. That's what I was talking about first, is going 8, but then I ended up going 7. But I'm kind of wondering now if I should go 8. I only got to start taking it out here, so. Okay, let's go ahead and add in this other one. I think that's going to just make it better overall, I think. I'm just not liking the way it shouldn't match up. It should be just a slightly off from the one before. And so we'll go in one here. Next row we'll pull out. I'm going to connect there, so I want my orange to be out here. So let's pull this orange one out and move it out, and then we'll put in the other one. Let go, let go. Let's see, everything going good? Yeah. I have to go grab my Sprite real quick, because my throat is getting extremely dry. But that might mean I want to put in 2 orange on this next row, though. So I can kind of change up that dynamic, too. So if I pull this one out and put that in, but then if I did that, it'd be 2 orange into 1. No, probably not. Let's just move this orange out 1 and move that. Flip on up there. There you go. It wouldn't move with it. I had it tweaked, I guess. Oh, excuse me, I gotta grab my drink real quick too. Oh, too much talking, I guess. I really haven't talked all that much since Saturday. So we'll put you on through here. Let's see. Flip over, flip over. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one's going to be 4. And 3 will be the same there. If I went red now, I heard some kind of weird dingy, but I don't see anything. And we started red at 3. If we start red at 4. Let's see if I go, so it'd be 2 red, 2 orange. And 1, 2. Yeah. Let's see here. I go. Like I said, I want it to be different. I mean, I could make it the same, but I do want the different look in each grouping if they're the same anyway. Since, you know, I'm going to just basically do the same thing right there. So those two will match, but it won't be the same right next to it. So and the next one will be red. Okay, and then on the next row it'll be 1 orange and 2 reds, and then 2 reds. It'll end kind of the same, I guess, but the longer they are, I'm kind of imagining the cooler they're going to be, so the color is going to darken out, you know. And so I'm hoping the red will extend a little bit since we're on row 4. This gives it 1 extra row. So what did I say here? Yeah, red, orange, red. So it's almost the same on the tip there, but we started it 1 row earlier, so I'm hoping that's going to give it the look I'm looking for anyway. And we'll do the other side, and then we can connect them up. I moved again. I should have moved my chair. I can tell it's where my chair is positioned here. It's making me want to lean one way. Alright, put back up there. Two red, using red ender off with. So I mean, it's looking kind of what I'm looking for, I think. Not going to be exact and perfect, and who knows? It could look a little bit better a different way. Who knows? But you know, I'm just trying to make it to the liking of my own, and hope everybody else likes it too. And then the single. Definitely different than doing the Japanese weave. It was a little easier to, in a way, get the color change just because of the way you do them. So if I do that, and I'm going to have to pull this guy, who's probably going to go to there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on to the 8th one, which would make sense. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 before center. So, let's go ahead and recreate this on the other side now. So, we started off with the 8, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I sure didn't want to go do this. But I need to clean a couple rings real quick. What was that, gold, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Where? I know we've got the concerts here somewhere. Alright, into the strainer. I don't know if y'all can hear me from over there. So get all those little oils right off of there. Biggest thing is getting them dry. Normally try to get them dried out and let them set for a while before I use them. We're just going to dry them as we go, I guess, here. Well, I'm going to try to bring these over here. Probably won't see them, but I got them on a little towel over here. Try to spread them out a little bit, and then I'll have an end that I can dry them on for the ones I'm going to use right off the bat. Oh, you know what? I grabbed the wrong ones. Yeah, I can't believe I just did that. Let me double check. Oh, that's a big old bummer. Bud, you took my chair. You took my chair. Yeah, are you hungry? Yeah, I'm running into all kinds of problems, aren't I? Alright. Got up too much, but yeah, I just cleaned up 18 gauge and I need 16 gauge and I don't seem to have any other 16 gauge, so I'm gonna need quite a bit. I guess if I was wanting to pull some of the gold out anyway, but I gotta what to do. I can't believe I don't have. I just put everything up there that I had. I don't know why I don't have any 5/16 16 gauge. That's to have only that little bit I had in there anyway. That's normally what I check when I do orders to see what I need to get caught up on. And I always try to, like I said, I'll put one package in one of my things and I'll put the rest on the board or on the cart thing. Well, that'll put a damper in doing this for sure. I mean, I'm going to take out quite a few down here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Let's just go maybe down here. Because I got to make it the same as there. And right now I only need one. So let me just pull out this one, I guess. And I probably cleaned all these up and I probably have no room in my thing to put them in now. I'll have to figure out something I need to do that's going to be like that. Alright, so we're just going to create the same over there. See, and then I got 8 here. But then it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14 of them. Oh boy. We'll see what happens. Gotta make do with what I got, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I've already got another order already coming. That's what I hate. Now they do have some other. They put out another color and some sizes they haven't had in a while. Like 2-3 days after I just made my most recent order. That's should be here tomorrow, I think. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to get together and make another order and get these rings added on, and then add on some of those other new colors, I guess. Well, not necessarily new colors. I have them in a few sizes, but needed some dog tags. I've got a lot of laser etched dog tags coming up to do, so went ahead and got those ordered. I got some rings, but I know I got no square, so I thought I had everything I needed in square. Must have marked it down wrong when I was building the new unit, because I went through and I added all my what I had and put them on a little thing on stock, so I knew, I got these little papers that I print out that's for every color, all the different sizes and stuff like that, and I'll mark on it what I currently have. And then whenever I pull one, I'll minus it off that. And I check it about every 2 months, but I just recently did that. And it must have been, I think I must have mistaken these 18 gauge for 16 gauge, because I had 3 bags of the 18 gauge over there. So I think that's probably, must have counted them and put them in the wrong slot and just didn't think about it. I have to pull out my gold paper from my gold rings and see what it says and adjust, fix it, and get them fixed and get rings in. About the only thing that kind of blows with anodized aluminum is having all the colors in. If I'm just doing anything out of bright aluminum or stainless steel, copper, brass, whatever, I can make up my own rings whenever I need them. Kind of nice and handy to be able to do that. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to have to, I need 7 more, so I guess we'll start pulling 7 out of here. But see, then I'm going to need some for over here still, though, too. I wonder if maybe I should put, I'm just thinking of trying to save a couple here and there that'll help me later on. So maybe if I extend my orange down 1 more row, they're on 2, there was 2 here, so maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing to even begin with. I mean, it will change up where my orange starts, and maybe that's a good thing. And I'll be down to the nitty-gritty here at the end for sure. Where are you at, Closure? Normally you can find them pretty easy. Well, a little easier with square rings, just because it's a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead, pull and add. Let's see here. You were here. And there. No, what did I do wrong? Come on, get him out of there. You need to come up. Oh, that's what I did. Durr. There's a derp moment. I'm a derp. Did put it in there backwards. So then we want to take this one out over here. Try to get back up here on the screen. Where are you at, Closure? It's always at the longest point. It's like I didn't see it, and I keep going, and it's still not there. It's like if I would have went the other direction, poof, it would have been right there, no problem. It always happens that way, I swear. Alright, and so we need to up and through and down and over and through the woods we go. Well, I was hoping to get a lot more of this done tonight. I mean, we still got a little bit of stream, but definitely have had a few miscalculations for the evening. So it still leaves me with having to do 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 row, which is the next row. I'll have 2 oranges in, so I can only take out only a few from the bottom down there, which will again help me conserve the gold. I only need 5, so I only need to pull out 2 more. By the time it's done, put in my end oranges. I only want 1, right? See, I'm almost wondering if maybe I should go 2, but then I'd need to come up here and do 2. I'm just trying to think. Or can I save 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there? Because that's what it'll end up being at the end, that 1 or 2. Because if I go 2 there, then I would need to go 2 here. I wouldn't want it there. It'd have to be here more. Which would give me 4 more. But then I'm running my orange up. But I don't know. Maybe those 2 right there should be orange too, the more I think about it. Yeah, let's see here. Which ones did I say? These here. I'll do a tour. Okay, so if I put that one on in there, I should be able to take out that one without too many issues. Other than finding the silly closure. I thought that was right there. Where you at? That one on out. Grab a hold of it. You want to come out the other way then? Let's see here. It actually doesn't look too bad. It kind of brings the sun a little closer there anyway, so let's pull on out this one. Put in the orange one there. And we go through you and you. And then, come on, get out of the way. And there and there. I think. We're hoping. Nope, did something wrong there. I was going through those 2 properly. Oh, I'm going through the wrong red. Duh. Alright, where you at? I'll go the other way this time. where I have to go forever to find it. Oh, it was a little quicker, I guess. Happened to be right there. Alright. Lay that back out here. We need to go down through this one and this one. And back up. Oh, come on. You and you. Come on, get on through there. You know you want to. You know you want to. Alright, well, where am I screwing up here then? Because that one's supposed to be going that way. Alright, come on. Why are you being so difficult? Thought it'd be easier than putting it through like I did the last one. But obviously not. Alright. If I hold it just right, and it can get through that second ring without me having to let go, and then come back up through, this should be right. Brain fog, brain fart, whatever you want to call it, is happening right now live. Hey Barb, how you doing? Forgot I was streaming tonight. I about forgot myself. Starting to feel better, but still having the little brain foggies. Alright, so that takes us to there. That saved us a few more gold. Running into a gold problem right now of my gold rings. Not quite having enough. So I'm having to reconfigure some things and pull some rings out and change up their colors. So we were needing 5 and we've got 5 here. So let's go ahead and put these little boogers on in here. Yeah, I could have swore I had enough over there, and I got out some, cleaned them up real quick, and they were 18 gauge, not 16 gauge, so I have to make some changes, and hopefully it'll work out by the time we get to the other sprites, whatever you want to call them. Brain fogs are awful. Yeah. Yeah, I've been sick all last week. My brain's been real foggy. Okay. So, I think it's going to be okay, but we're going to be down to... Might have to change up a little bit more by the time I get down to those final sprite, sparks, plume, whatever you want to call it. Hoping it'll work out alright. Hope you had a good weekend, though. Glad to see you Saturday for a little bit. We're going to be, we're getting close near our hour. I'm probably going to go just a bit over. I want to finish up this and get these two connected to the frame, and then I'll probably close the stream down for the night. So, flip around. Okay. So the next one I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So pull out 4 from down here. Like I said, I knew I was going to pull some of these out anyway, but because I was going to change the where you at? There you are. I was wanting to pull these out and get more of my yellow going down the center. So just trying to be nice to them. I think my next 2 sprites will actually have some pulled out of them right here too. Get a little bit of a yellow going through the center of those, but not as much. Size of the outer ring, it's a 14-inch ring. It probably won't fit all the way in screen, but it's 11.5 paper underneath it, so you can see it comes out to little 14 inches there. Alright, so we're going to go ones of the oranges on the outside and then fill in with the gold. I should have just held on to it. Yeah, the last one I did was a 12-inch star sunburst. And I still had those same size rings, but I was like, well, I'll go just a little bit bigger, I guess. I got a few 14 inches sitting around. I had an 18-inch one, and I thought about it, but I was like, that one will be much more of a ring auger if I went that big. And which is a good thing now. I probably wish I went with the 12-inch, and I probably wouldn't have so many gold ring problems as I'm having right now. Because after I get this one done and connected, it'll kind of give me a better idea. I might count out my how many I have left out there on the outer ring or of my center here, and see if this will give me 3 sprites coming off, and I'm looking at least 6, maybe 7, maybe, I don't know, it kind of depends. I'll have to count and then kind of do some math. Unfortunately, math on a Monday. I always liked math, but I do hate math too. Certain times of the day, I guess. Sometimes it works okay, other times it's like, math. Later at night it gets, I guess. Early morning, math's good. As the day goes on, math gets worse. Alright, and so the next row, I only need 1 gold. Do I have any? Those are yellow, aren't they? Oh no, they're gold. Duh. So I wonder why my phone's going off. So I need 1 of these and several oranges. Now 4. Right? We should go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're on the 5. So 2. Ooh, I grab red. 2 orange. Gold, 2 orange. See how that works. And that will be all the gold for this one. Then I can start seeing how I'm going to spare out the rest of them. I gotta have some in each of them. I don't know. I might have to go. No, I did put that up. Actually, I might have some in another piece that I was working on. Now that I think about it, it was a while back, so it's probably in my junk box. So I'll have to check out my junk box, see if maybe I can pull out a few. Because I'm only going to need a few to kind of do what I'm needing to do. So just enough to get it by. That's all I need. Other than, like I said, I'll be having to double check some things and then make another order probably next day or 2. So, I mean, I'd probably get them in 2 weeks or so by the time I get my order put in. Because I think my last order was last Wednesday, and it's going to be Tuesday to get it. So, if I get it in by Thursday, I might get it in by the next Friday. Maybe. Depends on how quickly everything goes. Oh, the warm weather we had today, boy, the bugs came back out crazy. You know, everything's just all wet and warm, and the bugs are like, hey, we're having a good time here. So, need a couple, and a couple red. Come on, I can only grab them one at a time, dummy. And so, red and 2 oranges on this row. And we'll get these little guys connected up. Definitely took a lot longer tonight with all the having to clean rings that ended up being the wrong rings, trying to find my right size square silver rings that I was looking for and bypass them twice. One of those nights, I guess. Orange, another red. But it'll be getting closer. I mean, basically, we're just down to making these last few little arm sprites, again, whatever you want to call them. If it comes down to only doing 3 more or 4 more, as is, so. Alright, flippy-doo, flippy-roo. And then it was red, gold, red, or red, orange, red. And then finish it out in red. Quick looks around here. We're only about 5 minutes over an hour. Like I said, I try to go minimum of an hour anyway, so an hour and a half at the most. Normally by an hour and a half, I'm pretty toast anyway. But then I want to finish up so I can get it in some time, hopefully, over at Sean's at Mailworks. Didn't catch a lot last week because I wasn't feeling all that great, but kind of depends on the cats and everything. Once I get done with my stream, how long it takes me to kind of get things put back to normal. Flippy-doo, flippy-roo, get up there. Okay, so we need a 2 and 1 more. Come on out there. And then we can start attaching. Let's see. I said, what was that? I counted 8 earlier, I think, is where I wanted to attach. 8 out from where the first one is attached to. We'll test it and see if it works and see if we need to adjust it. Still might need to later. Once I get the other arms and stuff done on here, I might decide to change that up too. Like I said, I'm only attaching them with 1. Eventually I'll probably put some type of Mobus on it to help tighten it up. Depending on if I need to or not. I mean, every time you do one of these things, it's always how you're going to end it and attach it can always change depending on, you know, lots of factors by the time you get there. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I attach here, do I have another? No, that one. Oh, here they are. I'm going to grab another one of my Crazy Lobster class insanely large ones and see what happens here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On to the 8th. 4, 5, 6, 7. On to the 8th. And then I can pull it down this way. Let's see. It's not going to be too bad. It's going to pull it up just a bit tighter. And then I can have 2 more coming here and then 1 down off of this. And it'll be the wider one coming down to that single. So that would give me 3 more to do. So I'd have 6 in total. But that's probably going to work pretty good. Let me go ahead and get those out of there. Put in the proper ring. Since it seems like that's what I like. I like the look of that so far. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it's finished. Well, kind of same here. I always kind of wonder, you know. Hopefully I don't have to make too many changes to things, but, you know, sometimes I do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to make sure I get to the right one. Oh. And I screwed that ring up. That's why it starts becoming a little more difficult once you start getting out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I'm flipping and spinning this ring every which direction sometimes to be able to get a hold of a ring a little bit better or whatnot. Alright. So that one's there. Pull on this one. Which hopefully, to be honest with you, I'm hoping maybe next Monday we can finish this up. I'll probably give it a little bit of work, but not much. I guess first I'll be looking to see if I've got any more gold rings, because then if I do any work, it would be because I have to decide on changing up some coloration at some point. But if I can find me some more down there in my junk box, they're fine rings. It's just pieces that put together I just didn't care for. Weren't working, and I didn't take them apart. So I'll check in there, see if I got any more gold rings that'll take care of that. And like I said, I only really need a little handful of them. Don't need much. So there's where we're at. Like I said, this is the top right here, so this is off center. Let me move it more of it hanging. It's going to be like that. So then these will come out a little longer, and then one bigger one at the bottom here. So that's where we're at tonight. I guess you can kind of see that these are already a bit longer than that one. So I'm glad I added on to that overall once we start pulling down more on that. So, but we're going to go ahead and call our quits for tonight. Gotta go, Rick. Have a good night. You too, Barb. Thanks for dropping in. We're getting ready to end anyway, so maybe I'll catch you later over there at Sean's Mailworks. If not, you have a great night. But I want to hope everybody has a great night. Has the next few good days. We'll be back on Wednesday night, 7:30, with Small Project Night. Still don't know what I'm going to do for it yet, but that's per normal. Never know what I'm going to do till I get to the day, almost, it seems like. So, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget to check us out. Give us likes. Give us a share. Find us over on YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. Check out the website and our Facebook pages. We got a lot of pictures, a lot of things that we've done through the past many, many years. So, y'all have a great night, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.